A parking lot near the center of the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar is surrounded by barracks, home to some of the 3,000 Marines who live on base. Major Brandon Newell says this will also soon be a stop for a driverless shuttle bus.
The initial route starts at the barracks, which is where we're standing now, and it goes along the flight line, which is where most of the work is happening. Your daily work during working hours. Then it would go over to the retail area before it goes to military housing, which is where families live, and then comes back over here to the barracks.
The Miramar Air Station is one of the places in San Diego County where driverless vehicles will soon be tested. Newell says a military base has some advantages when it comes to that.
For one, we're a controlled environment, so not anyone can get on the base. Secondly, we have low speed limits across the whole base. Third, we have a known and trainable populace.
He adds that the military command structure means you don't have to cut a lot of red tape to make something happen. What's happening in San Diego is the county is becoming a testing ground for automated driverless vehicles in a program that's coordinated by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Testing sites will range from very controlled environments like Miramar Air Station to the very unpredictable public streets of Chula Vista. UC San Diego will be doing its own testing at the start of 2018. Henrik Christensen is director of the Contextual Robotics Institute at UCSD.
So we will start by deploying, initially it will be golf carts, gradually it will be other kinds of vehicles that will be autonomous, driving around, and the first thing we'll do is we'll do autonomous mail delivery. So campus mail delivery will be driverless. In the beginning, we'll have a safety driver on board to make sure that we don't run into any of the students. But eventually, we will take out the safety drivers, and then it will do it.
How will driverless cars affect the cities of the future? We don't know. It just hasn't happened yet. But Christensen points out the ability of driverless cars to be in constant use means we'll probably need a lot less parking.
So in Atlanta right now, they're building a big parking structure, and they expect they will capitalize it over the next 30 years. Most of us predict that 15 years from now, most cars will be self-driving. So it's not clear we will have that parking need, because why would I want to pay whatever the daily rate is 15 years from now? Instead, I'm just going to say, pick me up again on Tuesday, and it will go wherever it needs to go.
San Diego's regional transportation agency, SANDAG, is a partner in creating the DOT Proving Ground. Ray Traynor is director of operations at SANDAG, and he says driverless cars will form a network of vehicles that communicate with each other. And that means their operation on the freeway will be much more efficient.
So, for example, today, you and I, as we drive down the freeway, we probably keep around 3 car lengths between our vehicles. Well, we've demonstrated back in 1997 with our automated highway system demonstration here in San Diego that you can move vehicles at a high rate of speed down a freeway spaced only 3 feet apart.
So maybe that means we don't need so many freeway lanes.
It starts to raise some questions about the need for the expansion of the freeway system.
The reliance on smart driverless cars means a diminishing reliance on not-so-smart human drivers. So, we hope, our streets will become much more safe. In a trend that started with Lyft and Uber, fleets of driverless cars are expected to become a service we'll order, not a product we own. Henrik Christensen imagines a range of driverless cars at his beck and call.
Wednesday night, you're going to the grocery store. I need a wreck that will take me to the cheapest possible way of getting to the grocery store and back. Saturday, I'm going to IKEA or someplace like that to buy furniture. I need now a truck. And Saturday night, I'm going on a hot date, and I want a Ferrari.
SANDAG's Ray Traynor says we've got to start planning for the onset of driverless cars.
One of the big questions transportation planners have raised is, with these highly autonomous vehicles, would it lead to more urban sprawl?
Whatever they do bring, driverless cars are coming. In fact, Christensen has a message for new parents.
Kids born today will never have to drive a car.
Tom Fudge, KPBS News.